All right, guys, let's jump in and review this daily review. We'll start off with, we've got our Thursday high of the week. Oops. Here we've had accumulation across here, manipulation high, and distribution. So we had a 4 standard deviation in the distribution. Nice. I can make a sell model coming down. And then we've opened the day, we're looking for sells for continuation on. So we started with Asia, got our new day opening gap here. Quarter one's pushed up, it's taken this short-term high. I was expecting it to come up and take this New York PM high here, but it's left that. So we can use that as a target later to be taken before continuation down. Quarter two, we've opened up. We've broken structure here with displacement. Continue down to 2 standard deviations of this manipulation swing. So this low to high that took that short-term high. That's our measurement. Nice Q2 sell-off. Into quarter three. Got our change in state of delivery again. So we're looking for that candle close above the high that made the low. Really wanted displacement there. So we'd like that to come up and come back and then take off. We found that, so I did long this candle, this candle here after this push up and the candle close, locking in that change in state of delivery. And grab this order block here. And I didn't want to see a candle close underneath 50% of this order block, which was the low that then caused this push up to break the state of delivery. So we've expanded up, created this 5-minute BISI, and then quarter four is just sort of chilled out, come back to the OTE. So the optimal trade entry from the swing low to the swing high has come back to the 0.5 fib and then continued up. Not quite wanting to take New York PM high until quarter two in London. So got quarter one in London, continuation up, come up to that 2.5 standard deviation, quick retracement, and then we've got our up thrust here, taking out the 3 standard deviations, taking out the New York PM high. There's our liquidity sweep. Now we can look for sells. Did actually want this to come up one more time in Q3 was my actual plan for London. Wanted it to do something like this and then continue down so that we can then get in preferably off like an inverse BISI in the UTAB, but that didn't play out. Do find London likes to take the quarter two high, often do that and then break down. And it would have been into the 3.5 and 4 standard deviation. All right, so we've got our Q2 is the manipulation then for the session. Broken structure here, change in state of delivery. As soon as we've got that candle close underneath the low that made the high, displacement. We've got our then swing that's come down. It's gone all the way down to the 2.5 standard deviation. And that was where, we're talking on stream, we wanted that push back up into the OTE. True day open. We've got our end dog here still. And then we wanted to sell off from there. Back down to the 4 standard deviation, 3.5 to 4. So I totally missed that entry. All it did was just retest the end of there and continue down. This was the 5-minute bearish order block I was talking about on stream as well. Price unable to close above 50% of that. So after this candle close here, it would have been okay to then enter short there with stop loss above here. And then target 3.54 standard deviation, or the sell side, which we've got over here, these two equal lows. All right, so into quarter four, come down, taken sell side, change in state of delivery. It would actually be a little bit tricky, actually. It is that bit there. So got the high that made the low. So it's just come down, come up, and come down again. High that made the low. Candle close above. It's confirmed here. And that's where it is nicer. It comes down, then displaces up and comes back. But it's come down one more time. Displacement in here. And then we've got a break of structure here, and price pushes away nicely. This order block was at the low that caused that break in structure. So we can map that out. We've drawn it across. Price then comes back to mitigate it. So what this means here, order block that caused the break of structure. So this high here and the candle close above is our break. So then we're going into quarter one of New York AM. So we've got this, it's come back up, tested the new day opening gap, come back to that order block, back to the 50%, and then continued up. Again, we've also got our 312 digital time theory root candle here, which price is bouncing off nicely as well. I'm monitoring a lot of them at the moment and still doing some testing of those. So into New York, quarter three, got this manipulation swing high. It's taken the Q2 high and the Q1 high. So that's our manipulation swing. We're grabbing this whole wick here from this one. It's come back, wicked up to take the liquidity. And then we've expanded down. So we're going to change in state of delivery, the low that made the high, measure, push down. Got a nice BPR in here. Our true market session open, TMSO. So manipulation is above TMSO, push down with displacement, taking out the London low. Yeah. So we're using session lows for our liquidity. So on Turtle Soup, there's a 1 minute BPR in here. Early entries. Got OTE retracement. Another one here. And continuation up into this order block. An Asia high, which it's hit perfectly. And it's gone up to mitigate the London high. So the London manipulation swing, there was long orders stuck in here from this manipulation, and that needs to get mitigated, which is exactly what it's done here. It's come back to release the trapped orders in here and then expands back down. Good place for shorts. All right, we'll come back down, put our 5 minute bearish order block. These tweezers, they're so good. 50% of that is the mean threshold here. Price has come back. We've broken structure here. So this high. And then price unable to close above 50% of that. That's your short option there. or after this candle close, and then we've expanded down. So that was similar to that move in London here, right? Bearish order block tweezer, price can't close above 50%, expands down. Price can't close above 50%, expands down. And we'll come back, mitigating this order block here. It's releasing orders from there, which then allows it to push back up. So come down into quarter two. We're in the PM session now. Change in state of delivery here. Break of structure here. Down close candles that caused the break. We drag that across. Price unable to close below 50% of that. And that sort of holds for the rest of the session. We go into consolidation here. And this was also OTE of this swing. So from here to here, that's your OTE. Plus we got 50% of this, or two down close candles that caused the break of structure. 50% holds. Nice spot to long again as well. Got a BISI in here. Push up. In these situations, if you are longing them after such large movement, then you just want to take profit at each high. In that case, which would have been here. All right, I hope that helps, guys. Any questions, just chuck it in the chat and I'll do my best to answer them all. Thanks for tuning in.